Hi, welcome back. So it's weird, but after I had my rant about my health and how the universe was like stopping me from doing stuff and all that kind of stuff, and then I posted it on YouTube. And at the time I had these two issues going on, and I also had a cold, which was like actually really cheesed me up because it was a pretty nasty cold, and I'd already taken time off work, which I really kind of regret, through panic, more than anything, through one of these conditions. And so I couldn't take any more time off with just a cold. Now, I wouldn't normally take any time off work anyway. It's just a cold, sore throat and all that kind of thing. I've had worse. Anyway, so so I had this rant, and got it all off my chest. And then about a week later, well, was it a week later? Maybe a couple of weeks later. I'm doing some gardening, and I get bit on my ankle, and it's kind of weird because I just thought, I've done gardening in this time of year loads of times. We all have to do it. It's one of those things, and I felt a bit of an itch afterwards, just a little itch, and there's just two little dots, one either side of my ankle. And this was on a Sunday, so on a Monday I went to work and I was showing a few people, gardening, you get bit on your ankle. And then by the lunchtime, it had come up into a massive blister to one side. And the other side was, looking a bit manky. So on a Tuesday morning, this is like literally 2 days after, I get myself down to Boots, the pharmacist, and a lovely pharmacist there, says, "Can I have a look?" She says, "Well, your ankle's infected." So I said, "Okay." And he said, "Well, we can give you antibiotics." Now, I've kind of heard that they're taking more of a sort of proactive approach to dispensing medication that doesn't involve having to go to your doctor. So I was quite surprised, but quite relieved at the same time, that she was so certain that I had an infection with these two bites, whatever did them. But I was quite glad to have some antibiotics. Now, the crazy thing is, over the course of 5 days of taking them, one of my other issues that I've had since the losing of the blood issue that I've had since February, that's stopped now. I'm really hoping it doesn't sort of start up again, because it was only a short course of antibiotics. But it's kind of weird. So I guess, I like to have faith in things, and I guess that getting frustrated and angry, which I wouldn't normally do, getting frustrated and angry that I seem to have all these things dropping onto me, and it's like you start to question your own mortality. It's kind of weird that it's almost like the universe said, "Okay, we're going to help you, but it's not a straight case of we will stop what's going on, but we're going to give you something else to worry about, and at the same time we're going to help you." So it's almost like these random bites, and my ankle was only exposed for probably about 10-15 seconds when I got these bites. The rest of me was like covered, and like I said, I've gone out in the garden before in shorts, and nothing's bitten me, or short sleeve tops and stuff, nothing's bitten me. So it's weird that this one moment where tracksuit bottoms I had on just kind of rode up a little enough that something would go onto my ankle, bite it in two different places. I then get antibiotics for it randomly from a pharmacy, and the pharmacist dispenses those antibiotics, which just so happen to actually help the other issue. So I just want to say to the universe, I'm very, very sorry, and I really appreciate that this has happened and that you've done this, and I kind of feel like I sort of surrendered myself to to whatever's good out there in the universe, and was got to stop maybe worrying so much. But yeah, that was that anyway. So that's kind of sort of renewed my faith a little bit in stuff. There you go.